Hello and welcome to English Story Plus. This is a simple story about Sofia. Her days are quiet and ordinary. But in the square something unexpected waits for her. Let's listen and find out what happens.
Sofia walks through the square every morning, just like always. She is 28, with a warm smile and bright eyes. The square is quiet. Only a few people are there. Old buildings shine in the soft morning sun. Birds sing, and her footsteps sound soft on the ground. Sofia holds a small book in her hand. It is by her favorite writer. She often reads books by this writer. And this one is new. She works in an office nearby, but this moment is hers. Before work, she always sits on the same bench with her book and coffee. Today is no different. She sits on a bench under a tree. The leaves move gently in the wind, making soft shadows on the ground. She opens the book and starts to read. Her face relaxes. The world slows down. Across the square, children play with a ball. A man is selling fresh bread from a cart. He calls out with a friendly voice. A woman walks by with a basket of flowers, and the sweet smell of roses follows her. Nearby, a street musician begins to tune his guitar. Everything feels calm, like a painting coming to life. Sofia looks up from her book. She takes a deep breath and smiles. It feels like just another ordinary morning, but it isn't. Something is waiting for her in the square. Sofia turns the page of her book. The square is still quiet, but the day is starting to move. More people walk by now, some with coffee and others in suits. A soft breeze moves through the trees. Then she hears a voice. "You're reading here again?" Sofia looks up, surprised. There is a man standing a few steps away. He looks a little older, but the smile is the same. "Lucas?" she says. He laughs. "You remembered." Of course she remembers. They once sat in this very square years ago, when they were both students. They talked about books, about dreams, and about silly little things. And then, life moved on. "I didn't know you were back in town," she says. "Just for a short visit," Lucas answers, looking around. "I passed by and I saw you." There is a pause. A quiet space between two people who once knew each other well. The moment is simple, but the air is filled with memories. Sofia smiles and closes her book. "Do you want to sit with me for a while?" Lucas sits down next to Sofia on the bench. For a moment, they both watch the people in the square. "The square hasn't changed much," he says. "No," Sofia replies. "But maybe that's nice." Lucas already has a coffee in hand. He takes a sip and smiles at Sofia. "This is my morning fuel," he says with a small laugh. He glances at Sofia's cup and tilts his head. "Still drink it without sugar?" he asks. She smiles, a little surprised. "You remember that?" They both look at the people in the square. The morning sun warms the stones. A child laughs in the distance. A man plays soft music on his guitar near the fountain. Sofia looks at Lucas. "So, are you still writing stories? I remember how much you loved it." Lucas smiles a little. "A little," he says. "Not as much as before, but I try when I can. I don't write for anyone now, just for myself." He used to dream of being a novelist. He still carries a notebook, just in case inspiration comes. Sofia nods and looks at him. "I'd like to read something," she says. Lucas smiles. "Maybe one day." The wind blows. Her closed book rustles. They simply sit in silence. The quiet is comfortable, like an old friendship finding its way back. Lucas looks at the sky. "I should go," he says, standing up slowly. Sofia nods, but her eyes stay on him. "Will you be back again?" He shrugs gently. "Maybe. Maybe not. But I'm glad I came today." There's a short pause. Then he points to the book on the bench beside her. "You were reading that when I saw you," he says. She picks it up and smiles. "It's a new book by my favorite writer." Lucas nods, thoughtful. He touches the cover lightly, then adds, "Go to the last page." Sofia looks confused, but she opens the book. Her eyes move to the final line on the page. "This chapter ends. But our story is just beginning." She reads it out loud slowly. Then she looks up. But Lucas is already walking away. He turns his head slightly toward the sound of the fountain. He looks back at Sofia. He waves with a small smile. Sofia watches him disappear into the square. The wind turns a page. Sofia wonders quietly, could it be that he wrote this? And for a moment, even an ordinary morning can be a new beginning. This was Sofia's morning. What will you find in your morning? Each sunrise brings a new beginning.
Now let's practice English together. We'll look at some useful expressions from the story.
Listen carefully and repeat after me. I often read this writer's books. I often read this writer's books. The square hasn't changed much. The square hasn't changed much. I should go. I should go. I'm glad I came today. I'm glad I came today. Will you be back again? Will you be back again? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Could it be that he wrote this? Could it be that he wrote this? That's the end of today's story. We hope it gave you both fun and English practice. See you again in the next story.